Imagine a file, a seemingly insignificant piece of data lurking in the digital shadows. This file goes by the name of OSDATA. It appears as just a few kilobytes, sitting innocently on your desktop, nestled amongst your other files and folders. You might not even notice it's there, blending in with the everyday clutter of your digital workspace. But don't be fooled by its unassuming appearance. It looks harmless, like any other document or image, but it's actually a digital time bomb, waiting for the opportune moment to detonate. A silent threat, disguised as a simple file. One click, that's all it takes. A single careless click of the mouse and suddenly, your screen flickers, a brief but ominous sign of what's to come. The colors distort, the image wavers, as if the very fabric of your display is unraveling. Then, your mouse freezes, becoming unresponsive to your frantic movements. The cursor, once a symbol of control, is now a static reminder of your helplessness. And then blackness. The screen goes dark, plunging you into a digital abyss. Your computer, once a powerful tool, now sits lifeless and inert. Your digital life, all your precious files, photos, documents and memories, everything you've stored and cherished, gone in an instant, vanished without a trace as if they never existed. This isn't science fiction, a scene from a dystopian movie. This is a very real threat in today's interconnected world. Files like this exist, lurking online, hidden in the darkest corners of the internet, waiting for a careless moment, a lapse in judgment. They are often disguised as legitimate software or harmless downloads, preying on unsuspecting users. They don't steal your data or spy on you, siphoning off your personal information for nefarious purposes. Their motives are far more destructive. Their goal is simple: total destruction, complete and utter annihilation of your system, leaving nothing but digital rubble in their wake. OSDATA attacks the very core of your computer, targeting the fundamental components that make it function. It corrupts the instructions that tell it how to function, the underlying code that governs every operation. Think of it as digital poison for your PC's brainstem, a toxic substance that attacks the central nervous system of your machine. It's small, simple, and brutally effective, a testament to the power of malicious code. Once executed, it corrupts the most critical parts of your system, rendering it unusable, leaving behind a digital wasteland, a barren landscape of corrupted files and broken code. This isn't just about losing files, the inconvenience of replacing documents or reinstalling applications. Your computer becomes a silent, expensive brick, a useless piece of hardware. OSDATA is proof that something tiny in the digital world, a seemingly insignificant piece of code, can have catastrophic real-world consequences, impacting your life in profound ways. With great technology comes great vulnerability, a constant reminder that progress is always accompanied by risk. Today, we'll pull back the curtain on this digital monster, exposing its inner workings and revealing its true nature. We'll explore what it means to brick a device, turning a functional piece of technology into an inert object. We'll examine how a simple file can cause such destruction, unraveling the complex chain of events that leads to system failure, and how these threats are engineered, delving into the minds of the creators and understanding their motivations. This is about knowledge, not fear, empowering you with the information you need to protect yourself. Understanding these dangers is the first step to protecting yourself, building a strong defense against the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats. Let's dive in. Scene transition. You've heard the term bricked, a rather alarming term in the world of technology. It's a word that strikes fear into the hearts of tech enthusiasts and casual computer users alike. But what does it really mean? What does it signify when someone says their device is bricked? Is it truly as catastrophic as it sounds? Let's delve into the meaning behind this ominous term. Imagine your computer as a car, a complex machine with many interconnected parts all working in harmony. The hardware is the body, the engine, the physical components that make up the machine, but the software is the driver. It's the intelligence that guides the hardware, telling it what to do and how to do it. Bricking is like erasing the driver's memory, completely wiping their knowledge of how to operate the vehicle. The car's fine, all its parts are intact, but it can't go anywhere. It's essentially useless without someone to guide it. When a computer is bricked, its startup instructions, the very basic code needed to begin the boot process, are corrupted or erased. The hardware's intact, all the chips, circuits, and components are physically present and undamaged. But the software, the essential instructions that tell the hardware what to do, is so damaged it can't even begin to load. The system is essentially brain dead. There are two types, degrees if you will, of being bricked: soft brick and hard brick. A soft brick is like temporary amnesia. The device is malfunctioning, but there's still a glimmer of hope for recovery, sometimes fixable with technical skill, specialized tools, and a bit of luck. A hard brick, on the other hand, is total memory loss, a complete and utter failure of the system's core software. The device is dead, a high-tech paperweight destined to collect dust in a forgotten corner. OSDATA aims for the hard brick, the point of no return, corrupting the low-level firmware, the fundamental software that bridges hardware and software, ensuring the device cannot be recovered through conventional means. The power button might light up, a false promise of activity, but nothing happens. The screen remains blank, unresponsive to any input. It's the digital equivalent of a flat line. Scene transition. How can a simple file destroy a complex machine? Your computer trusts the files you open. That trust is its greatest weakness. Malicious files exploit this, turning your computer against itself. With administrative privileges, a file can access and rewrite the most sensitive systems. It can erase the master boot record or overwrite the BIOS, rewriting your machine's DNA. All this happens in a blink. No warning, no drama. You double-click, and by the time you notice a glitch, it's already too late. The ghost in the machine has won. Let's peek inside how a digital demon like OSDATA could be made strictly for education. It doesn't take complex coding, just knowledge of vulnerabilities. The creator writes a small script, often disguised as something innocent like family_photos.zip.bat. The goal: trick the user into running it. The script requests admin privileges. If granted, it targets critical system files. It might delete essential files in System 32 or wipe the partition table. In extreme cases, it could corrupt the BIOS. The script is short, direct, and uses the computer's own tools against it. It's a terrifyingly elegant piece of destructive engineering. Scene transition. The trap is meticulously set, baited with a seemingly harmless file. It lies in wait, ready to spring into action. OSDATA sits innocuously on your screen, cleverly disguised as something mundane, perhaps a document or an image. It blends in, appearing as just another file in the digital landscape. You double-click, unknowingly unleashing the destructive sequence. A simple action, with devastating consequences. For a moment, nothing seems to happen. A deceptive calm settles over the system, the quiet before the storm truly hits. Deep inside, your processor is already hard at work, executing millions of instructions per second, now including the malicious code. The script cunningly asks for admin rights, the key to unlocking the system's core functions. You click yes, granting the program unrestricted access, and the gates are now wide open for the attack. Suddenly, your mouse cursor becomes sluggish, lagging behind your movements, a clear sign that something is terribly wrong. Programs begin to crash unexpectedly, error messages popping up, further disrupting the system's stability. Then, a black command prompt window flashes briefly, a fleeting glimpse of the destructive commands being executed. Core system files are systematically being deleted, erased from your hard drive, crippling the operating system. Your desktop icons disappear, the wallpaper vanishes, and the screen goes blank, a visual representation of the data loss. The final devastating command targets the master boot record or BIOS, the very foundation of your computer's ability to start up. The kill shot, ensuring complete and irreversible system failure. Your computer freezes completely, unresponsive to any input, then crashes abruptly, displaying a dreaded error screen. In desperation, you force a restart, hoping to recover from the catastrophic error. The power light flickers on, indicating that the system is attempting to boot up. The fans spin up, whirring loudly, then abruptly fall silent, a chilling sign of complete failure. The screen remains stubbornly black, devoid of any sign of life. Nothing responds, no matter what you try. The system is completely unresponsive. Your computer is no longer the powerful tool it once was. It's been reduced to a useless husk. It's a brick, an expensive and utterly useless piece of hardware. OSDATA has successfully completed its mission, leaving your system in a state of complete disrepair. The point of no return has been crossed, and your data, along with your computer, is likely lost forever. Today we've explored how a simple file can cause total system failure. This isn't a blueprint for destruction. It's a lesson in digital self-defense. Understanding these attacks is your best protection. Never create, share, or run destructive files. It's dangerous and often illegal. Treat every file with suspicion, especially from unknown sources. Watch for suspicious file extensions and unexpected requests for admin access. Keep regular backups of your important data. Your computer is powerful but vulnerable. Knowledge is your vaccine. Think before you click and stay safe. The story of OSDATA is a cautionary tale. Stay curious but stay protected.